Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Well, today I am going to be doing a video on a wig topper that was sent to me by Uniwigs. Now, if you've never heard of a wig topper or are more curious about them, then you're in the right place because you and I are going to learn together how they work out. So again, if you want to see how this turned out, then you're in the right place. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down here in the corner, along with the bell notification. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So again, if you want to learn more about wig toppers, then you're in the right place, and let's get started. Alright guys, again, I am a newbie to this. I've never tried a hair topper before, so you guys, if you're a newbie to this, hopefully you're going to learn something from me. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, especially on Uniwig's channel, to see how to use these, how to care for them, everything like that. Now for starters, I will tell you they did send this to me, but this is not a sponsored video. They were kind enough to let me send them some pictures so they could see my hair color and then try and match it up to that. So this is called the Hope Synthetic Mono Topper, and in the box it comes wrapped in paper like so, and it does have a tag here that says once the lace is cut, the product is not eligible for any exchange or return. So let's take a look at this. It comes in a netting, and then it also has paper inside to help it keep its shape. So let's just take it out of everything. There's also some additional clips here that you can use, which is nice. Let's get this off of there. Okay. So this is what it looks like, and there is a tag down in here. The color I have is 10R-16, and again, this is called the Hope model. Now the Hope does come in either a straight or a wavy one, but since I didn't want to always have to worry about having my hair curled, I went with the straight. Now it does have the lace here in the front, and the way that I look at this, now you can see it also has two tones to it, because if I put the ends up next to it, you can see that the roots are a little bit darker. This is supposed to be the type that you can part anywhere, and it won't show your roots. So this is 16 inches long, by the way. Let me brush this out. I haven't tried wearing it or anything yet. So make sure that I get all the tangles out, but then I want to show you what the actual cap part looks like. Okay, so I'm going to turn this inside out. Okay, so as you can see, the cap part itself is fairly dark, but we've got the lace up here in the front, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips on it. So here's what I've learned. Since this is synthetic, we cannot color it, we cannot use heat on it, so no curling it unless you want to wash it and then set it with curlers. But don't use a flat iron, don't use a hair dryer, don't use curling iron, don't use any of those things on there. You wash this just like you would normally wash your hair, and the only thing is you don't want to scrub it. You just want to gently like put it in a sink with some shampoo and water that's already like filled up a little bit. Rinse it out really well, and then apply conditioner, and then just set it down and let it air dry. So that's the best way to do it. So since I haven't tried it on yet, I can't tell how this is going to look compared to my scalp, which my gray is starting to show through, so that's kind of nice that this is going to cover that up. Guess we can just try it on to see how it looks, and we'll take it from there. So, I guess I should open the clips first. I'm just going to temporarily try this on. I don't have a wig form or anything. Sorry, I've got my mirror right here that I'm trying to look at. Okay. So that would be kind of it right there. Let's see what I can do to get these clips clipped in. The clip is way back here. It's kind of strange because I guess it needs to get into my hair. It looks pretty shiny compared to my hair. So we look, well, maybe not. Maybe not. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, let me hook the ones in the back. Just in case you're wondering, the straight one in this model runs $225 and the wavy one runs $230. So, oh, they did a great job of matching my hair color. So let me take my wide tooth comb and just kind of comb through this. And what we'll have to do is trim that lace. I want to just see how it looks in my hair. Going forward on me. So to fix that, I did pick this up just at my Fred Meyer store. It's by Schwarzkopf. It's the Got to Be Glued Lasting Freeze Spray. They also make a little squeeze tube of the glue. I would have preferred they got that, but they didn't have it at my store. So we're going to use a little bit of that just to hold the front in place. But let's try parting it somewhere else and see how the part looks. It's not going to want to do it naturally. I think the part looks pretty darn good. Might want to put a little bit of concealer on it. If we look right up here, hopefully you guys can see this. That's what the part looks like. So yeah, I might go and do a little bit of concealer or foundation right in there just to match my skin tone. So let's do a 360 look. So that's what it looks like. All right, I'm going to take this off and I am then going to go ahead and trim the lace and then we'll take it from there. So to trim the lace, you actually want to go very, very close. Oh, I like this. I'm going to hold this up really close to the camera and hopefully you guys are going to be able to see how they don't have just a solid row of the hair strands across the front. They've kind of staggered them a little bit. That's what your natural hairline looks like. So that's going to blend in so much better. You can take tweezers if you want to and tweeze out some of the hairs, which can help it look a lot more natural, but they did a beautiful job on that. So anyway, what we want to do is turn it inside out. Make sure you've got all of the hair away from the lace. We want to cut the lace and not the hair. I just have some little scissors here. Okay, so that's what I'm left with the lace. And I can still tell I should do a little bit more. I was very careful since this is my first time trimming one. So I might want to trim off just a little bit more. So let me do that and I'll be right back. All right, I have finished trimming it. So let me now show you the front part of it. You can't see that lace at all, and I can see why they recommend that you have a wig stand for that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in and I am going to kind of conceal that part a little bit. So to do that, I'm going to just take some of my concealer. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand.
and then just simply go in with a small brush. What I'm trying to do is cover up those knots that are in there. I always get foundation in the front of my hair anyway, so this will just kind of help it all blend in. Okay, I don't know if you can really notice a difference or not, but it'll focus. There we go. So that's kind of what it looks like now. I might have to still go in and do a little bit more. I think that's a good start. So now let's try doing this again. I'm going to put a quick comb through it again. Notice how I'm using a wide tooth comb. It is going to be natural to get some shedding from this. So don't freak out if some of it comes out. Okay. And then I want to go through my own hair as well. I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to comb through it one more time so I can get it to blend in with my hair. It's slipping a little bit, so I'm glad I did get that got to be stuff. That will really help hold it in place. Okay, see how my own hair is now showing through. I'm going to tuck that underneath. Now I'm starting to get some shedding, but I don't know if that's my hair or the wig topper. Okay. I really want to have it about right there. So I think what I'm going to do is, again, spray some of this on my hand. And just take a little bit.
Okay guys, since I did not have the right glue to use, I am going to just skip past this next part because none of what I'm attempting to do is going to work. So let's just move on, okay?
Okay, I've been messing around with this, and obviously this stuff is not the right product because it's just not sticking at all. So I played around and tried putting it on the side, which I think looks a little bit better. My natural hairline just is such a sharp contrast in the hair color that unless I do something like this to kind of cover it up, it really kind of shows. So I've got to get the right type of a glue and glue that down. So that will be in videos to come, but let me zoom you out and show you how this looks with a 360 here. So hold on. Okay, hopefully you can see everything here. Put on my hair back. My hair's gotten very long on its own. This is what it looks like. Obviously, it would need to be washed and side parted to kind of lay a little bit better. But here is the topper. Here is my own hair. So you can see it's a perfect match as far as the shade goes. I just wish it didn't have the dark roots like that. That's my only thing. Otherwise, I would really, really like this. Because my hair is starting to grow back. It's just not as thick. It'll take a while for all those little hairs to grow back. And I was hoping this would be something I could do in the meantime, just to kind of help it look good. Of course, I don't have any hairspray or anything, and I don't even know if you can use hairspray on these. But yeah, I like it a lot better parted on the side. I think that looks a lot more natural for me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this something that you would ever do? I'm going to leave you a link down below so you can check it out. But let me tell you a little bit more about the Hope Topper. So the cap size is 8.5 by 9 inches, and it has an extra large base that's perfect for hair loss. It features a lace front and a mono top, which if you're going to ask me about mono, I looked that up for you. So monofilament top creates the illusion of natural hair growth where the hair is parted and allows you to part the hair in any direction. This is made of Kinkalon, I think I'm saying that right, synthetic fibers. So it looks and feels more like human hair. Very smooth, but not shiny. I think this is shiny, but maybe with a little washing or something that'll kind of take it down a little bit. It's got the transparent lace front, which is virtually invisible, and it gives you a more natural looking hairline. How to care for this is you should avoid all heat sources. So I've already told you, no hair dryers, no curling irons, no flat irons. Heat will damage the synthetic fibers of the wig and they will become singed and partially melted. Don't dye the wig either. It's very strongly recommended to ask a professional hairdresser to trim or shape or thin out the wig for you. It is recommended that you wash your wig once or twice every month according to your wearing frequency. So obviously if you wear this every day, you'd want to wear it more or wash it more often than that. Choose a slightly acidic shampoo, use hair conditioner and wash in mild water. Make sure the water flows in the same direction during washing and avoid rubbing the wig heavily. Do not comb or brush the wig while it is still wet. Let it style the wig when it is dry. Use a wide tooth brush comb or on a wig is okay, but they suggest using a metal wide tooth comb and avoid using a plastic brush. So something like this they don't recommend. For tight, curly, or ringlet styles, try the shake and go method. We don't have to deal with that. Don't apply facial gel or hair wax on the wig, which will make the wig look very sticky. Refrain from pulling comb forcibly through tangles. Pulling will not only pull the hair off the tracks, but the wig by pulling will also cause the synthetic hair to become frizzy. It's kind of like when you try and curl one of those ribbons. If you pull on it too hard, you're actually going to just straighten the whole thing out and stretch it, and it won't ever curl again. Spray your synthetic wig with a light oil sheen to restore luster that is lost while getting rid of tangles. It's very normal for the synthetic wig to have a certain amount of shedding. You can also use a spray and conditioner. Simply spray your wig thoroughly before wearing to keep the hair soft and static free. With the spray and conditioner, your wig will look like the first time you took it out of the box. Please store your wig on a wig stand or mannequin head in a cool, dry location. Avoid excessive temperatures, mold, and dust, which will help maintain the shape, cleanliness, and style of your wig. Now, this comes in the straight version, 10 colors, and I will put photos up here of what all those colors are. And then if you wanted the wavy one, it comes in 4 shades, and I will put those shades up on the screen for you as well. So, so far I'm kind of liking it. I'm digging it. I'm getting used to it. It's very game-changing for me right now. So I think what I will do is give this a wash, part it on the other side, and see how it lays, and then give it a try after that. I like it. I think I'd be able to even, let's see, I could still put it back with a clip. I can do one of these. It's obviously sticking up really weird in the center here because it's still molded, but I can, put my hair behind my ears and clip it back. I could, let's see if we can do a ponytail. That's so thick. Okay, clip it all forward. Yeah, you could still do a ponytail with this. You could braid it. You could do all kinds of things. So I think this is something that I will get used to wearing. I'm going to try. Definitely makes my hair look a lot fuller, doesn't it? So that part I really do like. What do you think? I don't know, leave me a comment down below, you guys. So I'm enjoying it. I'll play around with it, and I will do a follow-up video after I get used to wearing this a little bit more. I just wanted to show you from a newbie's standpoint what it's like to get one of these straight out of the box and what you can kind of expect. Give me a chance to play with it some more, and I'll be back in another week or so with a follow-up video. and I'll show you what I've learned about my wig topper. It's not a wig, it's a topper. Okay, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you'll be notified when I upload this video here in another week or so. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and feel free to leave me any comments, questions, concerns, anything like that down below. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I love you all. Bye-bye.